But I'm back out here, and while it's in between the rain, I'm gonna start putting these blue collards in. And so let me get my gloves back on. I didn't stop to a store. I was gonna stop to like the Dollar Tree or somewhere, a Dollar General, to try to find me some more gloves. I did not because it was raining, and I was not getting out in the rain just to find no gloves. So I figured we will be all right. And I'm gonna be dropping some of the seedlings inside the rustic red tower. Slide some of these plants out of my way. I'm gonna be right here working in this rustic red tower, trying to put you all where y'all can see the work. I have several pockets empty over here. And one thing I didn't do that I said I wanted to do was mix up my soil, do the amendments on it, and I didn't do that. So I'm gonna add some amendments to the empty pockets over here, like I did to the raspberry tower. I have my amendments here to start adding in, and y'all know what those are: my blood meal, my bone meal, and my earthworm castings. Any one that I see empty, I'm gonna add something to it. Do have a couple of pockets that's empty. It is a rainy day here, and see, when I said you have to watch the weather for yourself, because it is 10 o'clock. It started raining at 9:30. They said the weather report was it will rain by 12 noon. Child, we so far from 12 noon. So that's why I say you have to watch the weather for yourself. Kind of judge it for yourself. That's why when I got up, I just went on across town and added that stuff. Redid stuff over there in the lettuce plot for my sister. Because you can't go by what the weatherman said. If I was going by what he said, I'd be like, oh, I got a little more time. I don't have to go right now. I could do the stuff over here at my house first. And I probably would have never made it across town if I had to did that. So you really got to kind of monitor the weather for yourself. Listen to what they say, but, kind of go about what does it look like outside. How does that wind feel? Because when it starts getting windy, if you old and country like me, you could kind of tell, oh, I can smell the rain in the wind. Might need to hit these up top too. It didn't come up out of these either. So I think those supposed to have been some long day onions up here. Nothing didn't come through on those, so go back with some blood meal on these smaller pockets. Even though I'm not planning on planting nothing up there, I'm still gonna add the little amendments in those pockets. Yeah, guys, that's what I'm doing. I had to go and get the ocean forest soil to top these off. The soil level in some of these are just too low. So I had put the amendments in, but that's okay. It'll just be mixed up in here. I just need to top these off. I can't just leave them like that. I'll be trying to use the product the correct way. And it does have a soil line. So I try to fill it up when I need to. Some of them are almost halfway down, and that's probably from where I pulled out those peppers. Even though I beat the root real good, I didn't shake the soil back in there. I just shook it in other pots because I knew if I tried to shake the soil back in these little pockets that most of it will be on the ground, and I just rather save my soil by putting it in another pot. I did switch over the winter squash. I had a couple of winter squashes here, and I had 2 in the pocket, so I took 1 out. Trying to see how that's going to grow for me in this green stalk tower. I'm adding some more soil around the winter squash too. They had some deep roots. Whew. Had some deep roots over here in this winter squash. I tried to get as much of the root with the one that I was moving. Take as much root as possible. Now, whenever I'm trying to plant and I have to fill up these things with soil, it always slows me down. Always. But it's a process that is necessary, so I have to slow down to do it. What are y'all doing in the garden today? Are y'all able to be out in your garden today? Is it too hot? Is it rainy weather? Is it storming? I know it was some storms out on the ocean. And I was just blessed nothing didn't come this way. Everything that they were saying coming this way ended up turning around, going back out into the water, which was great for us. Okay, so I have those done. Now I'm going to get my seedlings. What I'm planting over here is the blue collards. That's what's going to go in this rusted red. And this did have 6 good looking plants in it. I'm going to grab this out with my fingers, trying to take as much root as I can. I want to pop it off. Like I said, the roots in this is not that great. I don't know if y'all can even see little roots in this thing. This is so tiny. The roots on these seedlings was not that great. And I'm planting them up, dropping them down in the dirt as much as I can, and try to help so they could develop a good stem. Okay, that one turned out really good. Got in there real good. Yep, y'all, that's what I'm doing today over here in the garden. That's what I'm doing at this moment. I'll probably catch you guys later when I'm doing something else, or probably doing the same thing, just done moved on to another tower. Okay, I have the rustic red tower all planted in. If y'all can see that down there. I have everything planted in. I put the blue collards over here, as well as the green magic broccoli. I had 3 of those left from last night, and I moved those over here as well. Excuse me, I'm having to lift up the tower. Over here, I was messing with the soil where I have all my food scraps and stuff planted, and I end up taking some grass clippings from out of here, topping it over here, because I started stirring up the grass and stirring up everything, the soil and stuff, to the food scraps and stuff. Even though they're broken down, it just that quick. Flies started coming, so I took some of that grass to keep it covered. Because I usually put dirt over mine anyway because I don't like the flies. Because this is on my patio. When I walk out my back door, boom, I'm in the back of the garden, immediately, because I walk out onto my patio. So I usually cover that with some kind of dirt and stuff anyway. But I was digging in it, and, I guess they could smell the food that's down in there, the apple scraps and all of that. I couldn't see any food. I've been digging in it. I didn't see any food scraps. So that stuff has already broken down in that. And so I took some of those grass clippings and just covered it up. And I do that just to make sure it's no flies or no cat don't want to come through here and dig up, because we do have a cat walking through the garden every night. But I just wanted to show y'all a way, like if you want to keep the flies down, just whatever with your food scraps or whatever. I know a lot of people make it liquid. I have that too, but I have that covered, and then I have it netted on top where nothing can get in. Definitely not any mosquitoes or anything like that. But with this is dry, and it's for the soil, and I use it as an amendment in my soil, in my green stalk towers, my grow bags, my raised beds. That's what I use that for, almost like a compost pile or whatever. So if you don't want flies and stuff to be stirred up, just kind of top it with some dry plain soil, which is what I did here. But I just used a grass clipping. And to show you how I say it rained, and that rain hit everywhere but the pots of the flower, let me show you this grass. This is the grass. It's been out here since Friday. It's been in this yard for a minute, and it just rained. When you think your stuff has gotten watered, you need to do that finger check. Take your finger and stick it down in there and see how far. And it was wet on top, but when I stopped pulling the soil and pulling back the grass clippings, just as dry, nothing. Not a drop of water on this. That's why you have to get out here and still water the garden, even after it done poured down rain. Now, it's been raining here since Friday. And today is, what today is? Thursday? Yeah. No, today is Tuesday. Because I work Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And 2 more days have been a week. And it's been raining every day. Friday, it rained all day. It started raining Thursday night. And Friday, it rained all day. On and off all day long. And then it's been raining every day since. It rained last night. When I got up this morning, everything was soaked out here. But not these pots. That's why I say rain hit everywhere but these flower pots. At least that's the way it seems. All right, that's enough of me rambling and fussing about this this rainy weather that don't rain inside the flower pots. I'll see you guys later.